The UES Prometheus had been missing for 73 years. It vanished during a routine survey mission near the Veil Nebula, a region known for spatial anomalies but considered navigable with proper precautions. Search and rescue operations found nothing. No debris, no distress signal, no trace. Eventually, Earth declared the crew lost and moved on. Until the Prometheus returned. Station Commander Yuki Tanaka was drinking her morning coffee when her sensor officer's voice cracked through the intercom. "Commander, you need to see this. Now." She arrived at the command center to find her entire staff staring at the main display in stunned silence. That can't be the Prometheus," Yuki whispered. But the transponder matched. The hull configuration matched. Even the serial numbers matched. The ship itself did not. The Prometheus had left Earth as a standard exploration vessel, roughly 300 meters long, conventional fusion drives, basic defensive armaments. The thing approaching Luna Station was easily 3 times that size, its hull covered in geometric patterns that hurt to look at directly. Energy readings fluctuated between impossible and simply off the scale. "Are they responding to hails?" Yuki asked. "Yes, ma'am. Captain Morrison is requesting permission to dock." "Morrison?" Yuki pulled up the crew manifest. James Morrison was the captain. He'd be 127 years old now. "Ma'am, visual is coming through." The view screen flickered. A man appeared, mid-50s, fit, wearing a uniform that was both familiar and wrong. The design was right, but the material seemed to shift colors subtly, as if it existed partially in another spectrum. "Luna Station, this is Captain James Morrison of the Prometheus, requesting permission to dock." "We fell through," Morrison began simply. "One moment we were surveying the nebula, the next we were somewhere else. A region of space that shouldn't exist according to our physics. But it did exist, and we weren't alone there." He activated a holographic display. What appeared made several scientists gasp. Structures. Massive, impossible structures floating in void that wasn't quite void, geometric impossibilities that defied conventional understanding of spacetime. We called them the architects. We never learned their real name, or if they even had one. They've been extinct for, we think, millions of years. But they left their technology behind. Libraries of it. Functioning systems. And they just let you take it? Admiral Chen asked skeptically. There was no one to stop us. The architects left everything unlocked, catalogued, waiting. Like they wanted someone to find it. Morrison's voice dropped. We spent 8 months there, downloading what we could, integrating what we understood. The Prometheus you see now is maybe 5% architect technology. The rest we couldn't figure out, or were too afraid to touch. He pulled up technical specifications. Propulsion systems that folded space without traditional FTL. Energy weapons that manipulated fundamental forces. Defensive shields that existed in multiple dimensions simultaneously. Manufacturing techniques that violated thermodynamics. This is impossible, one scientist breathed. It was impossible, Morrison corrected. The architects made it possible, then left instructions. We brought back the manuals. Why? Yuki asked. Why would an extinct species leave behind technology this powerful just lying around? Morrison met her eyes. We found a message. What? Technology scattered across that region to advance human civilization by thousands of years. Or to arm us for whatever destroyed them. And you think we should take it? Asked a council representative. Use technology we don't fully understand from a dead civilization. Morrison stood, walking to the window overlooking Luna's surface. Beyond, Earth hung blue and fragile. The architects had a saying we found repeated throughout their archives. Translated, it means something like, preparation is survival's first virtue. He turned back. They weren't prepared. That's why they're gone. They left this for us because they hoped we'd be smarter. He gestured to the Prometheus visible through the window, sleek, powerful, impossible. We found their tomb. They left us their inheritance. The question isn't whether we should take it. The question is whether we can afford not to. Admiral Chen leaned back. This changes everything. If humanity suddenly leaps forward technologically, every species in the galaxy will want to know how. What do we tell them? Morrison smiled slightly. We tell them the truth: Earth found something incredible in deep space. We just don't tell them where, or how much there is, or that we're bringing back more every day. He pulled up one final image. A structure so vast it dwarfed planets, covered in the same geometric patterns as the Prometheus's new hull. This is the Central Archive. We barely scratched the surface. The architects left us a library the size of a solar system, and inside it are technologies we can't even categorize yet.